Yep. Welcome to tonight's meeting of the Finance and Governance Committee meeting. I declare the meeting open at 6:03 p.m. I would like to acknowledge the Bidjigal people of the Eora Nation who are the traditional custodians of all lands, waters and sky in the Georges River area. I pay my respect to elders past and present and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples who live, work and meet on these lands. There are no apologies and no request to attend via audio-visual link. Staff and public are reminded that this meeting is being recorded for minute-taking purposes and is also being broadcast live to the public on Council's website. In accordance with Section 5 of Council's Code of Meeting Practice, the recording will be made available on Council's website. The order of business is as shown in the agenda, which has been made available. Staff and public are reminded that this meeting is open. Doors to the meeting room are to be left open unless the meeting moves into a closed confidential session according to Section 14 of the Code of Meeting Practice. Only if the meeting moves into a closed confidential session will the public broadcasting of the meeting be suspended. Council's Code of Meeting Practice prohibits electronic recording of meetings without the express permission of Council. Mobile phones must be turned to silent during the meeting. Do we have any interests to declare, councillors? And there are no speakers registered for tonight's meeting. Let's start with FIN 0523, confirmation of the minutes of the Finance and Governance Committee meeting held on 20th of November. Can I have a call for a mover and a seconder?
I'll move that.
And a seconder. Thanks. If you put it to the vote, all those in favour say aye.
Aye.
I declare the motion carried. FIN 04623, draft Georges River Council loan borrowing policy. Can I have a call for a mover and a seconder?
Happy to move that.
Seconded. There's only one little error. It's typo. Page 10, item 3. Three lines down. This can be self-fulfilling. That really needs to be amended.
I'll double this.
It's a double this, yeah. It's not a major thing.
Through Madam Chair, it's potentially that was just a copy of what the submission was. Sometimes we don't alter any grammar or anything of the submissions that are given. We just verbatim put them straight as the submissions were.
That's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Any other discussion points? You can put it to the vote. All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
Anyone against? Oh, I declare the motion carried. FIN 04723, Sustainable Procurement Policy, Positive Local Feedback. Can I call for a mover and a seconder?
I'll move it with an amendment. The amendment is the first two lines become A, and my amendment is add to it B. Council extends its appreciation to the President of the St George Business Chamber, Mr. Tony Badur, for the very supportive submission of the Business Chamber to Council.
You got a seconder?
I'll second.
Nani?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
So what's the amendment?
Sorry?
I'll have to type it up. So Catras is the mover and Councillor Symington is the seconder.
And it's to read council sends appreciation to
Yeah,
St. George.
Council extends its appreciation to the President of the St George Business Chamber, Mr. Tony Badur, for
Sorry,
the.
just
Sorry, go on.
Council extends appreciation to President Business Chamber,
St George Business Chamber.
Business Chamber.
that it.
The St George Business Chamber, the President of St George, Mr. Tony Badur. I'd like his name.
Mr. Tony
Badour, that's in the BADDOUR.
Oh, sorry.
And just change it to council rather than councillor. And it's,
If we put up A and B.
So Mr Tony Badour, for the very supportive submission of the business chamber to council.
Just through you, Madam Chair, to Councillor Catras, do you want it to be a very supportive submission of the policy or of the business chamber?
Sorry, council sends its appreciation.
Because I think his submission was in relation to the policy.
Policy, yeah, submission
on the policy.
On the policy to council, yeah.
of the policy, yeah. Thank you.
Yes,
That's it.
thank you.
Yes, okay.
We'll fix that. Just no doubt.
What isn't it, just an A and B?
Yeah, and put an A and a B on it.
Okay.
Yeah, A, B.
Okay, let's put it to the vote. All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
Any against? I declare the motion. In 04823 investment report as at 31st of October 23. Can I have a mover and a seconder?
Move the motion, Madam Chair.
I'll second it.
Just a quick question through the chair. I turn to page 25 and there's a diagram there, a bar chart indicating a summary by investment ratings. We seem to have a very low number of AAA ratings as opposed to the AA ratings and as opposed to the A ratings. Can we, sorry, I've got you behind you. Who is it that does it? Director.
Through you, Madam Chair, I'll refer that to our Chief Financial Officer, Scott Henwood, to answer.
Sorry, Scott.
You're right, through you, Madam Chair. Yeah, so as you can imagine, the AAA rating is the best rating that you can get as an institution. So it limits the amount of institutions that have that rating, and a lot of our big four banks, for example, Westpac, NAB and Commonwealth, they have a AA rating, and they're the majority of council investments go through those big four banks. So that's why there's a higher portion in the AA as compared to the AAA.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, can I put it to the vote? All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
Any against? I declare the motion carried. FIN 04923 Code of Conduct Complaint Statistics 2023. Can I call for a mover and a seconder?
I'll move.
I'll second that.
Any questions? I'll put it to the vote. All those in favour say aye. Aye. Any against? I declare the motion carried. There being no other business on the agenda, I declare this meeting closed at 6:12 p.m.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, the Christmas minute meeting.